So I always get people hitting me up like, Sean, I'm getting into photography, I'm getting into filming. What camera do I buy? Guys, I don't know. Whatever is best for you on your side, whatever works for you and your budget, whatever works for you and the clients that you have right now, that's what you need to try to figure out what's gonna work for you. Because I don't know. You gotta figure that out. But on today's show, I'm gonna help y'all find out about those cheaper cameras. Not cheap cameras, but cheaper cameras, all right? If you're looking for a cheap hobby, you might wanna find another one, guys. Let's get this show started. Yo, what up, y'all? Hope y'all good, and if not, get your mind right, get your thoughts together, push yourself, fight through whatever you got going on, and make sure you're having a good day on your side. Today's show, I'm just gonna do a quick touch on these cameras that are pretty good when you're starting out. So they're like cheaper cameras. Not cheap cameras, but cheaper cameras. So if you're trying to get into it seriously, finding a real cheap camera probably is not gonna do any good for you in the long run, because you're probably gonna end up purchasing another camera real soon, all right? So these are those cheaper cameras if you're trying to get started and you wanna get the ball moving. Made a list for y'all today. All right, so the first camera I'm gonna start off with, we're gonna start off with the T4. So you got the Canon T4i, it's coming in at $409.95. That comes with an 18 to 55 millimeter lens. F-stop on it is 3.5 to 5.6. So this is a, like I said, a pretty good beginner camera, depending on where you buy it from, whatever store you run into. They might do a whole kind of package together that comes with like a kit lens and like another zoom type kit lens and maybe a bag or something like that. So check out that one. That's your Canon T4i. Google it, search for that one. All right, the Canon T5i goes from $409 up to $539, and that comes with the same exact lens, the 18 to 55 millimeter f3.5 to 5.6. And then lastly, in the Canon line, you have the Canon T6i that goes from $539 to $617.95. That comes with the 18 to 135, 3.5 to 5.6. So you got to search and see, hey, Canon might be a good fit for you. So once again, these are cheaper cameras, not cheap cameras, but you're still looking at about $600 on the low end, on the high end, and about $410, $420 on the low end. Nikon D3400, that one is $496.95. That comes with an 18 to 55 millimeter lens, f3.5 to 5.6, as well as a 70 to 300 millimeter f4.5 to 6.3. Now this is that type of kit that I told you that you could get two lenses with it. It pretty much comes with a bag and stuff, so check into that as well. I know Canon does it also, but it's like you got to kind of catch these deals when they're doing like a whole package deal. Next, you go from the 3400 to the 3500. They actually have a sale on it right now on B&H. And that one's actually the same price as the D3400. It's the newer version, I guess, of that, lane that they're doing with their D series. So, you can check that one out. The 3500 coming in at the same price, $496.95. It comes with the same lenses, the 18 to 55 millimeter and the 70 to 300 millimeter. So check into that. For Sony lenses, or Sony cameras, on the low end, which is still the most expensive, if you're gonna be looking at something that's pretty cool and can do photo and filming, you have the Sony a6300. I personally own this camera. I love the camera, really dope camera, small, could fit into your pocket, can fit into your backpack and all that stuff. And it's not as bulky as your photo type cameras, the Nikon and the Canon stuff. Yes, Canon has the new EOS R, but if we're talking about saving money, you're not going to the EOS R, which is their new mirrorless lens, with the new mirrorless camera, because it's way more than anything that I'm talking about on this list right now. But we're talking about cheaper cameras, so I'm trying to stay, in the cheap lane. You have the Sony a6300, it's $848, and that comes with a 16 to 55 millimeter lens, f3.5 to 5.6, comes with the bag and a card also. So, you got to think about, how you want to weigh your options. If you want to go that route where you're having like a big bulkier type camera between the Canon and the Nikon series with their D series and the Canon T series cameras, got to see if that's something that you want to do, because it's going to be a little bit more bulkier if you're kind of doing like the strap around your body or your waist type thing. The camera's going to kind of hang out. Good thing about the Sony, it costs a lot more, but it is this small mirrorless camera that you could literally put into your pocket. The lens, it retracts, so it kind of, comes in and it's like more flat. Might not fit into your pocket with the lens on it, but you know, if you're a young lady or even if you're a guy with like a shoulder bag, a messenger type bag, it'll easily fit into your bag. DJI has a new item that they just introduced maybe like a week ago now. It's called the Osmo Pocket. Now, if you're out there and you're traveling and you just want to get some really nice, really sharp, really detailed video, you know, you kind of want to do stuff that's in 4K and you're going to be moving and walking around and you're trying to look for something that's stabilized, the Osmo Pocket might be like the best bang for the buck on the market. It's on pre-order right now. I think it's available December the 12th. So you won't get it before December the 12th. So $349, available December the 12th. 12 megapixel photos. It does RAW also. For filming, it does an amazing 4K at 60, which is crazy. It connects to your smartphone via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It has active tracking, it has face tracking, it has time lapse, motion lapse. It does night shot mode, and it has a panoramic mode too. So it's a whole lot going into this really small like handheld camera, which is crazy. And then, you know, to be able to travel and once again put this like little gadget into your pocket, into your messenger bag, ladies into your purses and stuff like that, this is just an awesome gadget that you might want to check out. So that's it for today, guys. I just want to give y'all like a rundown on some of those top cameras that I've either heard of or personally used myself that are kind of cost effective, well, cost friendly, I should say. But this is the thing, if you get into photography and filming, it's never gonna be cheap, guys. It's only gonna get more expensive. Everything from the bags that you need for your cameras to screen protectors to SD cards or XQD cards like with my FS7 or compact flash cards or CFast cards. Listen, guys, these cards and stuff don't get cheaper as you get up into the camera world. They get more expensive. So if you're looking to save money, you might want to find another hobby because the cameras, they get crazy expensive and it's only going up as the days continue. Hope today's show helped y'all, man. Before you get up out of here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell as well so you'll get notifications to your email or to your cell phone so you'll know when I'm, you know, uploading a new show. If you want to keep in touch with me, check me out on Instagram at SeanD1. That's SEAN, the letter D and the number 1. You can check out my website, picsandflicks.com. You can message me here. Whatever helps and floats your boat on your end, do that to get in touch with me, all right? Y'all, be easy. Stay on your positive vibes. And as always, man, good luck. I'm gone.